The other day, so I texted Kristen in the morning. I'm like, "Hey, good morning, love you. Here's the day. Here's what we're doing. And by the way, someone took a shit in the shower." And she texted back, "Who?" I'm like, "Who? Who do you think it is?" I mean, it's definitely the dog. You know, she's like, "Well, you were pretty messed up the other day." I'm like, "Jesus Christ."
Yeah, well.
Oh, shit. Hey, sorry. Hey, welcome to the Brothers Camper.
Hello.
I'm Eric. This is
Darren.
And our lovely producer, Cameron Camper. Welcome. This is episode
Can I
16.
Can we redo the Darren part? I kind of feel like I went really strong. I was like, Darren! Like it's a goddamn Sesame Street over here.
We'll take that with take two.
Take two?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes,
I like
yes,
it. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
I was very excited to say my name.
God. But yes, seriously. Like, one, okay, I don't care how messed up you are.
Right?
I've never taken a dump in the shower. I mean,
No. You got to have, listen, you may have gotten to a fight the night before.
Sure.
You may have stabbed someone.
Absolutely.
May or may not have thrown somebody off a bridge to get rid of the body.
Sure.
But you got to have some etiquette in the shower.
I mean,
because I think if you shit in the shower, it's a cardinal rule. You're a psychopath.
What was it? John Mulaney started talking about. He's like, when he went to a kid's party when he was a kid. He's like,
"Where's this going, dude?"
He's like, "Someone did this. Someone did that." He's like, "Someone took a shit on the coats."
God damn.
At a party or something. Somebody broke something and somebody took a shit on the coats. But for the record, Eric from the Brothers Camper has never shit in the shower.
No,
that was our dog Luna. She's a lovely dog.
7-pound dog.
Yes.
Apparently shits like a human.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It was everywhere.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Well, because I turned the shower on to get it like warm.
Uh-huh. Well, you gotta loosen it up.
I did my thing, found some t-shirts and some clothes I was going to wear. And I'm like, what?
You figured out a plan.
100%. I'm like, what is that? And I opened the shower and the water is spraying right on the turd. You know? So what was once just one turd
Right.
was now a mess.
I don't know if anybody out there can really tell us that we didn't ad-lib any of this. This is a true story.
This all happened.
You're getting the poop story real time.
100%.
Real time. This isn't AI. You don't have to worry about that.
We were talking about AI. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yes.
But we're going to do some cool things with AI and generation of AI. For those of you in audience land.
Audience land, yes. Get used to it. We're going to say it a lot.
Absolutely.
Patent it.
Yes. Patent pending. So she immediately, well, did you clean it up? I'm like, well, I took a shower and used soap and things.
Right.
Which runs down my body.
Right.
Sorry for the visual.
Hold on.
Right.
Were you in the shower with the dog poop at the same time?
And we'll be right back for a studio broadcast now. So I did I took the shower nozzle and sprayed it until it was gone.
Okay.
And then I put shampoo on the floor.
Okay.
And made it sudsy.
Right.
Like scrubbing bubbles.
Scrubbing. Well, you know what the bubbles do? You disinfect.
Yeah.
Dude, you're taking care of it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used a nice 3-in-1.
You got 3-in-1? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pantene Pro V 3-in-1?
I not only cleaned and conditioned the floor.
Yeah.
She was disgusted with me.
I'm disgusted with it.
You should be.
Honestly, I've heard people doing some way worse stuff. Like it's called waffle stomping. I don't know if you are very familiar with the term.
I'm going to have to look that up.
I cannot wait for the people of Milford to be just enticed by this. Waffle stomping is where there is said excrement over a drain.
A drain? Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then you take your foot and then you just stomp it down.
Yeah.
Creating a waffle.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the kids talk
That's
about
what the kids do these days.
Yeah, whatever the kids are into.
Kids do a lot of things. They're doing waffle stomping. They're opening snaps before they should, I guess. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Absolutely. Gasp. We won't mention.
No.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
Yes.
Welcome to the Brothers Camper.
This is it.
So as we are doing this right now, we are one of our first podcast broadcasts
Yes.
have been uploaded to and we're trying to figure that out. Buzzsprout, Apple, Spotify, right, Cammy?
Yep.
And maybe Amazon. You can't find them on any of those, but we're going to have the YouTube link of this one. We're going to upload the YouTube link on our Facebook page, and we're going to share it. That's going to happen. Today is, do we even say the date? I don't want people to go. It's August 13th. Should we start with the date every day?
I think we should.
I don't know, because you're not publishing it on the date.
Right.
That's true.
I don't think. Hey, can I piggyback off something real quick?
Absolutely.
So you're talking about Amazon. I did email Jeff Bezos. He wrote back, I don't know you. Stop sending me pictures.
Exactly.
And it's nothing weird. I send them the packages that I get. I think they should be designed better.
I agree.
And I put designs on them.
Yeah, for the record, Jeff Bezos did not shit in my shower.
It wasn't Jeff Bezos?
No.
God.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Did we get that LLC yet?
We did not.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. If anybody knows out there anything about if there's any lawyers listening, we should.
Anywhere out there?
Anybody.
Well, my name's Steven.
Hello. Yeah. I hate Steven Singer.
Steven. Yeah. That's a Philadelphia
Do you know what
thing.
Steven Singer does?
So he sells jewelry.
He does.
He does, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite.
Why do people hate him?
Well, because he gives such great deals on diamonds, which are forever, by the way.
Yes.
And if I could, I'm going to piggyback off the piggyback. I'm going to come back and might piggyback off something else. But one of my favorite shows, I hope one day we get a shout out at WMMR 93.3.
Oh,
Preston
absolutely.
And Steve. Do you ever listen to them?
I do.
So everyone out there in
Based out of
land,
Chicago.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. The land of lakes,
Yes,
they call
yes,
it. The
yes,
land of
yes,
lakes.
yes.
Yeah, they're based out of Philadelphia, and those guys are they got a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They really do. And if we get to that level, which I guarantee you it'll happen in the next 5 minutes, that we will get to that level. If we can get to there, I think we're really doing something, because those guys are great.
Holding my breath. That's about as long as I can do.
You should really walk more, dude. It's not good.
That was about 3 seconds.
Are you wheezing while you're eating?
Jesus Christ. Wait, am I recording?
Please tell me you got that.
I hope so.
Yes.
I've got
okay.
been practicing
Yeah,
this for
it's
days.
still going. The bar is going to the right.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
okay.
We're still figuring things out over here, guys.
So, but last time we talked about what did we talk about last time? A little bit Deadpool Wolverine.
We did.
We talked about, we kind of gave a little intro on our lives and who we were.
Yeah, and what we did.
We put it out there and had a couple people preview it, and I think all the sounds are good. And, the mics are miking. Whatever that.
I think we're miking.
I think so.
We're miking.
Absolutely. Somebody's on the ones and twos. I'm not sure.
Is it
Me?
Yes.
with the ones and twos?
Yeah.
I may have gone off on a small tangent about Ramsey's beard, but
Jesus
I just
Christ.
want people to understand the majestic beauty of it. So the only reason I bring that up, and actually Ramsey is a really good guy. He's always, just when he's there, he's always saying hi and all that, and runs a really good establishment. But the reason why I brought that up is before I came over here, right? He was outside. I guess they're working on that entertainment area that they're doing.
Absolutely.
Right? Well, he was walking out, and like the wind hit. It's just like the light and everything came down. It's like you're pulling Excalibur out of the freaking stone. And he walks by and it hits it. And I was just like, I got to talk about that. And I hope he laughs at it, because it's all a good time doing it. But man, it's just
the next time I go in there and he listens to this podcast, I want half price on my sandwiches on Wednesdays.
I swear to God, I'm sorry, the Death Tots, Ramsey. I'm pretty sure we were the ones that came up with it. I told the waitress to call them Happy Campers.
We need that changed.
We do.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, because they're still called Death Tots.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like something. I thought you were talking about something on the podcast. I'm like, well, don't you want to hit cut? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Learn the buttons here.
Keep talking about this. Absolutely. We went to Arenas the other day. I had a little soup. I know. Cameron's like, why didn't you go with me? Very sorry. It was like the one time that I've went in there and not seen anybody I know.
Really?
That's so rare for you.
Until the end. And then Todd Stevenson came in.
Right.
He's like, hey.
Right. That's what I love about the bar area. Like on a Friday night, there are certain people that sit in their spots.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of my friends that are there. I love arenas.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had a bad experience there. Everyone's really cool. And
Agreed.
It's just great. And that little outside sitting area that they have is just great. Fire pits and all that. So it's just very nice.
Everyone needs fire pits.
Got to have fire pits.
And Kimmy, what you were talking about today about the food? What was that little bit you and Matt were talking about?
Oh, we were giving voices to food and inanimate objects.
Yes. So what did the blue cheese sound like?
The blue cheese the blue cheese dressing and the blue chease crumbles are different.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, all right. Well, let's start with just blue cheese.
The blue cheese. Do you mean crumbles or dressing?
Crumbles.
Crumbles. They just sound like a guy who likes food.
Like
not,
food?
Not this voice that I'm doing. My
Okay.
bad. Because I'm not really sure what the voice is, if I'm being honest.
I gotcha.
But it's just a guy
But
who likes food and he likes watching games on the couch.
Games on the. You gotta have a little accent
Like
there.
the dad from Young Sheldon is what I assume blue
Okay,
cheese sounds
so
like.
not like we're down here, and am I a lime or a lemon?
Neither.
That's
Hold
more
on,
of a-
we're moving on. All right. Sorry, we're talking about what the blue cheese would say.
Yeah.
All right, so the blue cheese sitting there. I'm just happy watching TVs and football.
That sounds like the kind of like a bayou. I don't see blue cheese being bayou-ish.
I'm not trying to. I'm going on the fly here.
The Brothers Camper's not known for voice.
No, I'm gonna be great at it when we're done here. So.
Yes, we'll be.
Anyway.
we'll be so good at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so limes had, what was the,
Okay, so lemons sound like lemon. Like they're just
Right.
cool.
Lemon.
Like lemon.
Like real chill,
Lemon.
really chill.
And limes. Lime.
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 Yeah.
Lime.
They're so aggressive.
Yeah.
Limes are
They're
aggressive.
just quirky.
Yeah, absolutely.
I go to the grocery store next time. I'm gonna be like, it's a quirky little lime.
Exactly. It's like Tom Segura, right? One who just bikes. Have you ever heard that bit? But it is fabulous.
No,
So
I love some
the
Tom
blue
Segura.
cheese dressing, I think, gives like a Chicago accent.
Ah, yes.
You know?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What about something from New York? Give me something from New York. Like, hey, I'm walking over here.
Like a
Like
bagel.
like a bagel. Yeah.
But I feel like it's a subtle New York accent. Like bagels aren't punching you in the face, New York accent.
That's true. We're not saying people from New York punch people in the face.
No.
They sometimes do.
They sometimes do.
Statistically, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple.
Absolutely.
Actually, it's 1 in 3, so one of us. We win.
I said guacamole could either be two things. It could be a girl from like California in the Valley,
Oh, yes.
or it could be just like a nice little like Hispanic grandmother.
I could see guacamole being for them because guacamole is it's hip now.
She'd just be
It
like
is.
Avocado.
guac. That's how they would say.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Even the word avocado. And when I say that, I can't help but think of avocados from Mexico.
Right.
It's stupid ass commercial.
It is
It's
kind
so good though. It's so funny.
It's an intimate word, though.
It is.
Avocado.
I feel like coconut sounds like coconut.
I was going to say I can't say, and I don't like coconut, but
I
it
don't like
is
it
coconut.
either. Coconut.
We're,
by the way-
we're learning all about the mics and like how close we can get to them. Like right now, I bet you can hear my voice great. But one thing I've always wanted to do is just go up to somebody and hear me out. I know we're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot.
Pivot.
And piggyback
Pivot.
off the guac.
Yes.
Go up to somebody, just whisper, just like complete random things. Just go up and be like, "Don't get on the plane."
Oh my God.
And run away.
And just walk away, or just like shake your head, come up and be like, "You smell different while you're awake."
Jesus
That's
Christ.
scary.
I thought when you said pivot, you were going to walk up and you should walk up to somebody on the street and just be like, guacamole. Just walk away.
Just, hey man, come here for a minute. Seriously.
I feel like this is where we've lost 5 listeners.
No.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
coming in. They're coming in droves. They're coming in droves.
What should we pivot to one of our favorite chapters, favorite segments, segues?
Yes, we have
Yeah,
a favorite
absolutely.
segment. We have rehearsed it on the count of 3.
Yes.
Everyone say what our favorite segment is.
100%.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cartoon.
Trivia.
Yeah. Woo.
Did you say Activia?
I said trivia.
Activia. Absolutely.
Dude, Jamie Lee Curtis is here. And it was a son of a bitch getting her. But we're here to talk about your bowel health.
Actually, I do have one quick thing before we take a break.
Yeah. Do we know what button that is?
I don't know what button.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it
We're
out.
going to figure that out. But when we were talking about the food earlier, so if you will listen to our last broadcast. Broadcast podcast. I can't look at Darren.
No, look at me.
Cameron works at Big Oyster in Milford.
Yes, I do.
And that's where I'm the head brewer. And he was talking about some stuff. And God, what did I get on that for? I literally just fucking lost what I was getting ready to talk about.
Man, I was so proud of you. I was like, man, he's
I
really
did. I
going
had
for it.
something.
You did. You were reaching for the stars. Oh man, you're like Prometheus, dude.
Oh,
like
man.
you got too
Well,
close to the sun.
We were gonna. I tell you what. After that, we're going to take a small break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thanks for letting us take a break. I think Darren just said we're required by state law to have a break.
We are.
Absolutely.
You don't want somebody from the state come rolling up in here.
No one from the state should be here.
No one.
There's many things going on.
Yeah. Is that asbestos?
What is that? Oh man, what do you do this week? What did you do this weekend?
Well, nothing really. I cut some grass, did a little weed eating, killed some weeds.
Yeah. No, Nate came over and cut my grass.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard he came over. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking. We were in the market for a grass cutter.
That's awesome.
Dude,
That's
in
good.
between.
Can I ask you a question though?
Please.
When he was cutting your grass, and I'm sorry, Nate. Did he leave any clumps? Like there was like big clumps of
Have you
grass
seen
everywhere?
my fucking yard?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all clumps.
It's all clumps.
Jesus
right.
Christ. He did say
He's
he's coming back.
Did he? Okay. I love him. No, I was just messing. So, no, actually, Nate's a really good guy. Does a great job.
www.cutmygrassforfree.com.
Yep, that's it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Completely free of charge.
Sometimes he pays.
Yeah.
Shirtless.
Oh, man.
100%.
God, another guy with a great beard right there.
Speaking of shirtless.
Yes.
So we this weekend Darren's like, sure, what?
Okay.
That's such
It's
a
a
weird
part of the.
segue.
I don't want to take my shirt off right now. I'm not adequately set up
That's
for
right.
this.
We all went out in the water and did the sandbar. So we all our buddies. I don't want to mention all of them just in case some of them don't want to be out in audience land.
Right.
But we went out, and got the boat and went out to Massey's Landing and went right to the sandbar. And there was, I don't know, 15, 20 boats out there, but I'm sitting there and our one friend's like, look there's a bunch I might know some of those people. We should go over there and see if they want to drink, and I look over and it's my buddy Bailey, who owns the Octo Lounge.
Oh, nice.
And he does like charters and stuff like that. So I wanted to give him a little plug, and no vacation is complete without a day on the water. And if you go to www.theoctolounge.com, that's exactly how it sounds, theoctolounge.com. It does private boat charters. I guess maybe they go somewhere in Rehoboth and the Rudder. Really don't know what he does.
You want to go to Africa in 3 hours? We got you.
The Octo Lounge. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
But the octolounge.com, I think he's probably on the Facebooks. I don't want to give out his number until I get the okay. But he's a good dude. We had a good time. He brought 2 or 3 charters out that day, and we sat in the same spot and had a good time.
I think honestly, man, I want to say that's a great job. I am very impressed with it. We've been practicing this. We've been doing commercials.
It's worth every penny.
It's worth every penny with the things that we've done. And it reminds me of a really good episode. I don't know if anybody out there watches Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And there is a whole scene in there. Yep, there we go. We were working on our butt placement. We got it.
Here.
We got the claps.
I would like to point out, no one said what number. You just pointed
We're
at.
working on hand signals here.
Number 17.
But it's a script that Charlie wrote for Dennis, who is running for office. And I don't know if anybody really follows that show, but Charlie is, fortunately, he's very illiterate. And this is the script that he wrote for Dennis to run for office. And I'm going to read it for you.
Please.
Hello, fellow American. This, you should vote me. I leave power. Good. Thank you. Thank you. If you vote me, I am hot. What? Taxes? They'll be lower, son. The Democratic vote for me is right thing to do, Philadelphia. So do.
Jesus Christ. Did he win?
You what?
I don't think.
No, he didn't.
He did not win.
He did not win. But that's what we've been sounding like practicing these commercials.
I think I sound exactly like that. Yes.
So
Especially
do.
because you literally just said, I think I exactly sound like exactly.
I think
like
I exactly sound like that. Yes.
There you go.
Exactly. I don't think I've said that many times today.
I don't think so.
You haven't. Now, you know what? It's getting better.
Yeah.
You're getting better. I'm proud of you, man. Look at you. We can't do it in a high five right now.
Like a virtual high five?
Virtual high five.
Oh, is it up?
It's our website.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Dude.
we have a website.
Our website is up.
Yeah.
And Eric,
are you saying like if someone goes to thebrotherscamper.com,
We're
it's
on
up?
Spotify.
Are you
We're on
shitting me?
Oh my God.
We're on
What?
Spotify.
What? Okay.
No, we're on there. It's on.
So guys, you're hearing this
Live.
like
Right, not live. Like it's live for us.
Yeah.
But
so we're
not
gonna bring
live
up
for
Spotify. And then do I go to search and the Brothers Camper?
Look at this.
Follow. I added it to my library.
Brothers.
Spotify.
Camper.
4 years from now, we're going to look back.
Oh, there it is. Debut and Shenanigans.
What?
Holy shit.
Hey, we're up.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna we have our first episode uploaded on Spotify. It's also up on YouTube.
Yes.
So tonight, when we're done this one, we're gonna upload it.
Yep.
Get that done. We'll do some edits and things like that. So that's awesome. So we're still waiting on Apple. So I don't know you guys, however you listen to your podcasts.
Right. 2 cups with a string, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever you
what
get
it
into
is.
it.
I have no idea. You know, I thought you were going somewhere else with 2 cups. Yikes.
It's episode 3.
Exactly. But so we're thank you. Apparently Cameron exactly knows what 2 cups are.
She knows when to throw in a couple crickets.
Yes,
I remember her
exactly.
2nd grade teacher saying that.
She's like,
she knows when to throw a couple crickets.
100%.
Yeah.
Who was your 2nd grade teacher? So, well, let's see if I can guess.
Mrs. Thoroughbottom.
Yeah. So mom was
That's
your
a band.
4th grade teacher.
Jeez. Thoroughbottom.
2nd grade teacher. She was at the party. No,
Mrs.
she didn't do 2nd grade.
Mrs. Apple?
God, I don't know who was it.
Carmine.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay, Mrs.
Rebecca Carmine. That's her name's not Rebecca.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
I'm so
exactly.
sorry. I do not know
I don't
her
want to
first
plug
name.
her just
That's
in case
so cool.
she won't be able to
Can you
plug
remember your 1st grade teacher?
her. Are you ready?
Miss Cassie.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
1st grade, Miss Freeman. 2nd grade, Miss Mitchell. 3rd grade, Miss White. 4th grade. Oh shoot, she's a principal. Oh, she's gonna kill me. She might listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I'll come back to that.
Dude, is she still a principal? Are we going to get in trouble?
No, I don't think so. Oh my God.
She comes through that door right now. I'm going to lose my shit.
Who's that?
I'm not sure if this is Dan's number.
I'll have to look that up.
Okay.
Let's see. 5th grade. Oh man, 5th grade was the 5th grade was shoot. That's where and that's where middle school is, and we changed classes around, so I don't remember.
75 teachers at
Right.
once.
That's amazing. Dude, I want to say my 1st grade, it wasn't Tebbins. Miss Tebbins was like 5th grade. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can remember the ones that like I really like. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
All teachers are important. I love it.
I'm getting
it's a
married
hard-
teacher. I married a teacher first. I'm getting married another one. What am I doing?
Yep. You've got a thing.
Yeah, I
It's
guess so.
your thing.
I guess so.
It's your kink, if
Yes,
you will.
absolutely.
Teachers,
Jesus Christ.
whatever. Talk about whatever I want on the show.
This is our broadcast. You're my co-host.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about this before.
Yes.
We flipped a coin.
Yes.
You got tails. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
I'm the host. You're the co-host.
This is
Cameron's the producer.
right.
I think that's all we have.
I still say in 5 years from now, when we replay this on the True Hollywood Story, the podcast that tore the family apart,
Which one shoots the other with a shotgun?
you are hands down shooting me. You are hands down shooting me because I'm going to be
Now
more
I have
successful.
the cable guy in my head. You know?
Cable guy. Oh, that's right. That's the noise he's making when he's in the ring. He's
Yes.
like,
Oh my goodness!
shout out to Jim Carrey. He's going to be here next week, guys.
100%.
It was not easy getting Jim Carrey to come here.
Oh, see how long it took for me to circle back.
Right.
I just remembered what I was going to talk about. So we were talking about Big Oyster.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my God, what I forgot. So
Boom.
a couple weeks ago,
Hit me.
we
Go.
own all the Finn's restaurants, and we own a restaurant called Claws. And someone called the restaurant, and she was like, "Look, I broke my foot. I know you guys don't take reservations. Can you think you can get me in?" And she was like, "I hate doing this," and she hates name dropping.
Okay.
But it was Aubrey Plaza.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
Absolutely,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
So our manager doesn't really watch a lot of TV, so he didn't really know who she was. And I think he was like, "It's Audrey Plaza" or something like that. It was hilarious.
How
But
dare him say it
I
right
know
now.
exactly. That's right. But we had a table, so she came. I forgot. I don't know if she said how she broke her foot, but everybody. There's a picture that we took.
She
of her.
tore something in her ACL. She was at a basketball game.
I saw the picture of her there at the game with it. Okay.
I'm jealous.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I know it was like an ACL or something
Okay.
like that. Something in her knee.
Because when I was at Tall Tales, I made a beer called Rainbow infused space unicorn.
Yes.
And because in the show, Rob Lowe's character used to call, I forgot who he called that, but that's what he called her. It was like his old pet name. So we made a Skittles sour. That was the first time we made it. We had like 700 pounds of Skittles. And with the artwork, and Mandy, our art director, let's give Mandy a little shout out and a little applause. Absolutely. She did a little, the label's great. We will have, if you just look it up and type in like beer or sour ale, rainbow infused space unicorn, you'll see the label. It's awesome. So it's got tons of Parks and Rec references.
Oh, love that.
All over the thing. You know, and it's great. And I forgot what was the unicorn? No, the pony. Oh my God, we're gonna have to go back.
We're terrible Parks and Rec
I know,
fans.
yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
I just got introduced to it like 4 or 5 years ago and watched it all.
Right.
I'm definitely more of a fan of that show than I am of The Office, and I love The Office, but
Lil Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
No. Lil Sebastian.
Lil Sebastian.
Lil,
Let's,
L-I-L.
let's pour out a little bit for Lil Sebastian. So if you have a drink, don't pour it out. Just have a shot.
Yeah. Don't damage the floor.
That's right.
We're on a low budget here. Low budget.
So anyway, I think we're about a half hour in. We're trying to make these episodes like short and sweet.
Yeah.
You know, half
Have a
hour,
little fun with it.
45 minutes. You know, if there's anything you guys want to do or want us to do, or we are going to start taking call-ins. You know, so and we have a couple people that sponsor us. We just did the one. I think last week we did. What should we plug it again? Let's plug it. Ad lib right now. Plug it again. You know how did we do it last time?
Without even practicing?
No, you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
You
who
know,
you're
it's
talking
our
about.
buddy Ricky.
It is Ricky.
Oh
Ricky.
man,
Hey,
yeah.
man, you need an overhead door. You want to keep stuff out of said area that you need a door in, like alligators, snakes,
Bear.
Whatever.
cicadas,
Bear.
Devil
bears,
bear.
right?
Yeah.
Or little Sebastian.
Yes,
Exactly.
we always want to keep Little Sebastian in our hearts.
We do,
Yes. but not inside our garage.
Not.
Yeah.
That's where the overhead doors come in.
Yes, exactly.
So if you need a door or an overhead door, I think they're all the same. 24/7, 7 days a week.
Yeah. Give him
No
a call.
questions asked.
Yeah.
Asks. He's giving away free doors. Okay, it's free doors. It's free. It's weird that he does this, but his golf game. I don't know if you know this or not.
He's pretty good. I don't think we can ever recreate the moment.
It was so confusing the first time. I'm so
There's
sorry.
your commercial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, we just made $25.99.
$2,500.
Right there. Right there.
Absolutely.
That's it. I really can we let's pivot off the pivot. Come back. Weird ways people make money, especially like nowadays with
Oh yeah, sure,
different things.
You mean locally or like weird jobs? Like, there's people that like kind of do like crime scene cleanup.
Okay,
are we talking about that?
Oh yeah.
Are we talking about like odd jobs like making Scrapple? Like the Scrapple plant.
Both.
Okay, like in one. I think Darren has something prepared. You don't. Darren has nothing
I'm doing everything I can to not laugh.
prepared.
I am holding it in. I've got to breathe right
Do
now.
I have something on my face?
Yeah, no, you don't have
Okay.
anything on your face. It was the bat. It was the bat that came in. He's just gnawing on you. So we opened up windows to the area because it's a little warm because we're in a low budget. So we're basically
Yes.
in an attic with no central air. But anyway, we talked about a bat come flying in here and like just started gnawing our face. And honestly, I really think that would really, can we get a bat?
100%.
You got a bat guy?
Oh wait, did you just make our post?
I haven't posted it. I wanted you to read it beforehand.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shall we read this live?
Read it to the audience. then.
Hello, audience land. We are so excited to announce our first episode is live on Spotify and soon to be Apple Podcasts and Amazon as well. We hope you love this episode, and please, if you can leave a review on Spotify and comment your favorite part of the episode down below. HTTPS is it
underscore.
//
And the only thing we could get was silly wombat.
Absolutely.
49.
Done. Now, this is the Spotify one.
Yes.
Okay, next. And we'll post.
Woo!
We are.
We're on
posted.
Spotify. That's it.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
And I know you're hearing this right now, but if you haven't listened to the first episode, you're getting basically everything that we have to offer.
This is all free.
This is all free. Free. We give this to the people because we care about you.
Yes.
We care about you.
The people. Maffordians.
You ever get
If
up
you
in
will.
you ever get up in the middle of the morning, Eric? And
Many times.
Many like let's just say around 6.
Yeah.
You want a bagel.
I love
Yes.
You
bagels.
love it like a good bagel, right? Right? You go to the refrigerator and there's no peanut butter or there's no cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Why do I keep my peanut butter
In the
refrigerator? Like a psychopath.
Cream cheese in the refrigerator.
Cream cheese?
Yeah.
You're supposed to put it in the refrigerator.
I'm not sure it says that. I don't think there's any science to back that up.
I'm 100% sure there's a science to back that up. There's
was
probably many a paper.
That was an Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference.
It was. It
Yes.
was. And I was playing off of that. You were going to hear a lot from us on that
Yes.
show. It's what
That's my favorite
inspired
one.
us.
It's when he walks into the thing and he's blowing smoke in the box. He's like, I'm trying to get the honey out of these hornets. He's like,
I was talking to that.
he's like, hornets don't do that. He's like, I think they do. He's like, I don't think there's any science to back that up. He's like, I think there's a lot of science to back that up.
There's many theses, all right, many pages of something out there.
Oh my God. But so anyway, not to cut this short, but I think we're going to end this podcast with a story.
A story.
Yes.
A story.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yes.
Put your favorite blanket on.
maybe a cup of tea,
like your favorite
Popcorn.
blanket.
maybe some popcorn.
You have a favorite blanket that
I
you
do.
have? You do? You still have it?
My favorite blanket changes pretty frequently.
Oh, it does?
Currently, it's the one on my bed.
So if I got a story.
Please.
It's a story, and this is going to hit deep. It's really going to hit deep.
Yes.
So, safety, comfort, things that you'd like to have when you're sleeping in the middle of the night.
Really quick, I think you should do it in a like a different voice.
different-
Safety, comfort. If you like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can.
Take two.
Yes.
Do you guys know anything about safety and comfort?
That's a good podcast.
You know when you get home in the morning and there's 3 people there that don't live there? That's the opposite of safety. But you know what makes me think about safety? A blanket that I've had for 25 years that is basically in shambles, holding together with just hope and probably some type of sweat throughout my days. I have to get rid of my blanket, and this is a real story, and I cannot wait for her to hear this. It's hard.
Mic off?
I've got a penguin blanket at home. I've had it for a long time, and it's time to let it go.
Ooh. Okay. This is. You're not making this up.
No,
Okay.
I gotta get rid of it. I've been fighting it for years. Anne's been leaving me notes, putting YouTube channels on where it's like, "Hey, I got a new blanket. I'm gonna use it." That's how blanket commercials go and different things. And I went to pick her up the other day, and I had to go stay. Because I was staying with her mom, and who's recovering wonderfully from lung transplant surgery. And gotta get a quick shout out to Stacy. Extremely strong person, and she's just doing so wonderful, and
That's awesome.
we're so happy for her. But so anyway, I was spending the night there, and I was going through, and I got to the bed, and I was like, oh, look, there's an 1/8 of an inch blanket that's on top there. That looks like that's going to be comfortable. And I'm like, man, where's the blankets? And then Ann looks right at her mom. Her mom looks right at me, and she goes, you got to get rid of that blanket. So they've had a conversation.
Yes.
Okay, they've talked about this, and some real emotion went into that. She looked me dead in my eye, and she's like, you got to get rid of that blanket. But now I just want to keep it more because of that.
Can we, instead of giving it away,
Right.
I'm sorry, instead of getting rid of it, maybe,
Right.
hear me out,
Okay.
you're definitely getting rid of it, right?
Probably. Yes. It's
Wow. It went from, I think the story started that you were definitely getting rid of it. Now it's probably.
yeah. That's why I'm here. We're
Okay.
trying to figure it out.
Absolutely.
We're talking
What
through
if, instead of you throwing it away,
Right.
we give it away to one lucky listener? Okay?
My blanket.
Yes.
That is in shambles.
Yes.
That I probably wouldn't give to a ferret.
Have you washed it lately?
No, of course I
Okay.
watched it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Someone
oh
still
my
did me.
God.
Okay.
Painting a picture. Yeah, no.
Fourth caller gets the blanket
Right now.
right now.
Okay. Because the lines are completely
Oh,
set
mine,
up.
they're off the hook.
You don't even know what to plug in. Point at it. You point at it right now. Which one it goes in?
We are going to do that.
Mark it down. I
That's
want
right.
to see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You don't
We are-
know.
If I was one day, I will. Oh my God, we are blowing up on the Facebooks. We're not yet. I'm just kidding. Did we post it? Okay, we have to share it on our pages too.
I
Okay.
already did on yours.
Oh, mine? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
oh yeah, we're so excited. So okay, so continue, please.
All right. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we can come back. This is a very emotional thing for me. No, it's time for me to get rid of the blanket, man. It's had a, I mean, it's just basically falling apart.
Sure.
Is basically it is. I mean, it's a nice looking.
What's the
penguin.
square footage of this blanket?
It's 12 by 8.
Oh, that's a nice size blanket.
It is.
That is a nice
12 by 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's, covers a small field,
Now-
if you will.
You and I have the same phobia
Right.
with blankets, or like right?
right.
Do you have the same thing?
I can't touch that.
I can't touch the Sherpas.
Yeah, the
The
Sherpa.
microfibers.
Just can't
No.
touch them.
No,
No, I
they're-
can't. It's a sensation.
Yeah,
thing. I don't
it's
like
only
it.
on the palms,
Right, right.
and the bottom of the, wherever that. I know there's a term for it, but your palms, of your hand, have a different texture, like the bottom of your
Right.
feet. Like it can touch like my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
But oh no,
I am convinced that anybody that likes that kind of blanket is the person that steals your food at work and says nothing to you.
Yeah, yeah.
And is a
A couple
complete
of them live in this
psychopath.
house.
Dude,
I'm looking at one of them.
yeah.
I'm looking at one of them. What are you talking about?
Cameron,
What?
you are a
steal.
psychopath.
No, that loves those blankets, not hates them.
Oh yeah, I do love the blanket. You
Yeah,
do
yeah,
steal food.
yeah, yeah.
Oh God,
Well,
it's just it's torture,
It
dude.
is.
If I was behind enemy lines, you were my buddy. You had all the codes to everything. You're fucking dead, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. They won't even have to touch
No.
me. I'm giving everything up.
Nope. No,
Air
Kristen,
camper?
she has several like sweaters that are like anti-Eric sweaters. I can't go near her when I can't. No, I can't touch that.
I think it's overstimulation.
Something.
It is. Honestly, it's just it's a texture. I just don't like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. We'll never speak of it again. That's how bad.
That's it. This is the last
Done.
time you're gonna hear it.
Done. That's it. So
Moving on.
But okay. So one more story.
Yeah.
I think we should. We said we would come maybe end one of our segments with a funny story or something like that. So if I know some people know this, but when we were both, I want to say you were. So you're 8 years younger. I'm gonna put myself at like 13, and you at 5 or 6. Mm-hmm. This is the milk container story.
Oh.
Okay, so 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Ish. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if any of you have watched Bugs Bunny back in the day, Bugs Bunny used to run around, and then he'd always end up near a bull, and then he'd bullfight, and this bull would run through the bull's cape, if you will, but then he would have an anvil on the other side. I think you can see where this is going. So Darren and I were playing Bugs Bunny bullfight in the basement with a sheet. And Darren was running through it headfirst, by the way, back and forth. It was fun.
Right. It
And
was
then-
fun because there was nothing behind it.
Nothing behind it.
For the first 10 times.
Right. And then I put this big steel milk container. If those of you in audience land have any idea what I'm talking about,
Right.
That's what these things are. They're a couple feet tall. They're just a milk container.
Imagine something that's just fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty heavy.
Anything. Yeah.
So Darren strikes us at full force.
Yeah. And by the way, I just want to tell you, on the 11th time, I didn't think I really impressed you the first 10 times.
No.
So I feel like I ran harder
Yes,
that time.
100%.
I did. I was like, man,
And
I'm going
the
in there.
thud, the ding, if you will, like when adamantium strikes adamantium again. I was like, so I let go of the sheet, and now Darren's running around laughing, by the way, because he hit something and knew what I had done. The sheet's over top his head. Okay. So then within seconds, the sheet starts emanating blood from the wound, like the movie Carrie or something. And I'm like, I pull it off. He's still laughing until he realized he's bleeding. And then this blood curdling scream that I immediately slam clamp his mouth shut with my.
I remember.
Oh yeah,
I remember.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
I do
trying
believe
to
you
wipe
said to
it
me,
off
you were
with
like, be quiet.
Be quiet.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get a suture kit.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, after mom and dad heard that scream, I don't remember if they came downstairs. We went upstairs.
Right.
But
I can't remember anything.
But Darren spent many hours that night in the emergency room, and I
Yep.
think they did a butterfly. There was
yeah.
no stitches.
There was
right?
no stitches.
It was a butterfly.
No, there
right?
was severe
Yes.
trauma to my skin.
So of course, I immediately they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Where were we playing?" And Darren fell.
Right.
We were playing.
Right.
That's not an untruth.
No.
You know,
we were
Darren
playing.
did fall.
Right.
sort of. Mm-hmm. So I'm, of course, completely lied about it. And then the next day when I get home, so I guess I was playing somewhere. Mm-hmm. Well, I was probably down at Stevens, and I came home because I don't think I was driving, and I came home and I went downstairs. Dad's like, hey, go get something out of the closet or whatever like that. I go downstairs, and there's the milk thing in the middle of the room where it does not belong, by the way. That's where it was. It was up against the wall, and then I moved it to the middle of the room when we were playing, and then moved it back. So there it was with a sheet over top of it.
You figured it out.
And I look at it, and I'm like, that's peculiar. I go and get whatever it was, and I come back up to the kitchen table. I'm like, so, yeah, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Let's eat. Yeah, let's gotta go. I think I have to. Actually, I have homework.
Yeah. Hey, we got to finish eating because we got to go visit Darren in the hospital.
Exactly. Absolutely. So that's the kind of brother I was. I mean, there's many other stories. There's the suction cup.
Oh yeah, suction cup. Yeah, these like little toys that you could put on the ground, and then you press them and they would flip.
Yeah.
Eric decided it would be a good idea to take it and to shove it on my forehead, which left a welt about the size of
Texas.
a cookie, a good cookie size.
So big.
Not a 50-cent piece.
No. Not
a silver dollar.
I'm talking like a DoubleTree cookie.
Yeah. A small orange.
Yes.
That?
Directly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got
I'll
it.
go with
right.
that.
Directly in the middle of my effing forehead.
Yep. And by the way, the reason it left a mark is because when I put it on there, we could not get it off
For a good
several
45
minutes.
It
was a long time.
Well, first of all, I've had brain trauma in 2 different times in these stories.
Yes. You can still see the scar.
I can still see it. Yeah.
But it was right there. I mean, it was like a hickey on the middle of your forehead.
Right.
So I've since apologized.
Let's go back to the when you said I had the sheet over top of me, but I was bleeding. Mm-hmm. How fucking terrifying is that?
Yes.
To see your little brother, like,
I can tell you.
That's fun. And then
I can tell you
in the face.
I was not scared for you at all.
Yeah.
Not scared for you.
Yeah.
I could really, at that point, give a shit what happened to you. I knew Eric Camper was in deep shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because this is not the first time I've done something like this.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe a year before that is when I struck Stephen Argo in the head with a. We used to have stick wars. Okay, audience land, stick with us here. Okay.
Yeah. Stick with us for the stick wars.
Sharpened fucking sticks. And threw them at each other. Right. Okay, I'm going to plug them. Mm-hmm. It was me, Todd Stevens.
The grown-ups thing where they shoot
shoot arrow. We did that.
No,
that's a real thing.
No, we shot real arrows over top of my house.
Yes.
Now, I'm not talking about the just those blunt tips that they had. No, we're talking like you want to take down an elk.
Yeah.
By the way, elk native to Milford, Delaware.
100%.
I see one right now. It's outside. But anyway, we used to shoot arrows right over top the house, and then points if you got close.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of deal.
Yeah.
We did that a lot. BB gun wars.
Oh, all the time.
Oh my God! Dodge this knife.
That was a good time. We'll talk about the BB gun war. Next time
we could do that.
Absolutely.
For hours.
We'll end this on the stick war. We had. So it was Stephen Argo, and then across the pond. Todd and Scott lived there. I guess we plug everybody. I don't give a shit. Everybody knows who each other is. So there was a pond back there, and Stephen was like, "We own that," and then Todd and Scott were like, "My dad says we own that." So we had property wars. Why I was involved, no idea. So it was like Scott and I against like Todd and Stephen, and we. By the way, we all sharpened sticks.
Okay. To a fine point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We all had buck knives, and we're throwing sticks at each other. I strike Steven right in the temple. I've never seen so much blood in my life. Okay.
I'm sorry. Time out.
Oh, no.
I could just imagine you coming out all hardcore and swinging that thing, and you hit him right in the temple.
Oh, yeah. He came over and beat the shit out of me, and then, of course, what happens? Well, what do I got to do? We're all hanging out. We stop the bleeding. And then I think the parents come home. And then, of course, I go over to Scott and Todd's. And then the phone rings and Nancy comes over and she's like, your mom and dad want you home. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, boy. Here we go.
Yeah.
And I start walking home and I see Steven and them leaving my driveway. So I run into the woods and run through the trails to get home.
Yeah.
And then pop in and they're at the kitchen table, and I sit down like it's dinner time. I'm, hey, how's it going? Hey, and they're like, nothing's going on. So this was not the first incident.
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem. It's not my fault. I have better aim than everybody else.
I'm pretty proud of you, dude. You were in war, and you took no prisoners.
Oh my God. So anyway, we'll talk about this next time, and well, that is the end of
episode 2.
Episode 2, I think. Absolutely.
Yeah, episode 2. Yes,
that's right. So, the Brothers Camper. Go ahead and I don't want to fumble. I think we've done pretty well.
Yeah,
at the end. But
we're you get tired.
Yeah.
We got to work on the vocals.
We're gonna do a couple more of these.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the
Ron Burgundy?
Yeah. What is it?
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
That's right.
The Human Torch.
Oh my God. So, here, Cameron handed me the stuff. So, things needed at the end of, I probably shouldn't read that part. So anyway, we are the Brothers Camper, 2 brothers.
One sense of humor.
Absolutely. We're going to try and do one of these a week, maybe a couple of them, we're going to do some shameless plugs. We're going to talk about, if you guys want to hear your, about your company on here, give us a call.
Yeah.
Email us and we'll figure that out. We have no idea what we're doing at this point as far as pricing, but we'll figure it out.
We're going to peak at episode 4.
Oh, yeah.
But like 100%. What we have right now, I think
Absolutely.
it's pretty good. So,
I think last time we asked the listeners to talk about their favorite memories, so that would be on the one we just uploaded.
It would,
right?
Yep.
So we'll get to that. We just uploaded the first episode on the Spotify.
Yep.
Right, Cammy? Okay.
Yep.
And then Apple Podcasts, we're waiting on a confirmation email or something. So
same thing with the Amazon one, I believe.
Yep. All I did was hit the button, so I think we have to get it from that, and we'll.
You can also listen on the actual website as well.
there you go.
The Brothers Camper.
Thebrotherscamper.com.
Right.
Okay. And you just set that up while we were doing this. This is awesome.
This is good.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that it's all depending on whether our lawyers get a hold of their lawyers.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
We need our people to talk to your people.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't talk to anybody unless I have my lawyer present.
Absolutely.
So.
And we need a way to end each episode too. Like a bye, or something.
Like
we'll
smart list.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Oh, we didn't mention a podcast. Oh, shoot. Well, okay. So last time we talked about some of our podcasts, but I guess, do you have another podcast that you listen to?
No, not really.
Oh, shoot. Well, we dropped the ball on this one. So anyway, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yes.
Next time. So thank you for
Episode
listening to the Brothers Camper, and we'll be back. Thank you, guys. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Do I hit
Bye.
stop? So anyway, seriously, the audience land people are so stupid. No one's gonna. Oh wait, hold on, and cut.